hurry and shit, I got a fart. Oh, man. Damn, oh shit, that stinks.
If I pull this out, what do you think that
Thanks for stopping in, guys. Much appreciated.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning. How you doing?
Well, I got power, so we're doing great here. How about them apples? Let me see if I got my daggone.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Sorry, Glenn. I had to make sure I had my YouTube muted. I thought I heard an echo. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, I was just going to say, Joy had some business she had to take care of this morning, so she's not going to be here.
Okay, well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We got 2 out of 3. You know what Meatloaf said? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We'll take one. That's 2 out of 3 better than last week, wasn't it? This is a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, at least like you said, you got your electricity back on.
Oh, hell yeah. First off, I've got to start the show out by saying this. Congratulations to the Storage Bandits for not only getting over 1,000. We were going to do this last week, but obviously we couldn't because I didn't have any electricity. But now, not only that, they're at 1,150 plus. So, boom, just like that. That's right.
Yeah.
Growing. That's how to do it. You just got to put out content every day. So that's what I do every day. That's what you do pretty much every day. And it works. It's the only way I know how to grow consistently.
Yeah.
If anybody's got a better idea, I'll use that. And I'll still keep doing what I'm doing right now because it's working. And Glenn, he's showing everybody it works because he's doing it on his end too, and it's working. So we're just gonna keep on doing that because it works. Let's see if I can find out what I'm doing here. Yeah, we'll do a little storage auctions later. Right now, I'm still in the process of going through this motorcycle unit. I've got most of the stuff already discovered. You know, there's no more mysteries in this unit because I've been through all of it. Yesterday, I brought home a bunch of tools. Well, a couple days ago, and I sorted all the tools out into 5-gallon buckets, and I was using WD-40 on any of them that had any like rust on it. I was using that to clean them up. I cleaned up like several buckets full of tools. Like one of them's just full of like sockets and what do you call it? The socket. You do the socket with it, whatever. I can't talk right now.
Ratchet.
Thank you. Yeah, I needed to get that rat word in my head. Yeah, the ratchet. So I filled it up with different size ratchets, hundreds of sockets. And another one full of longer tools, pipe wrenches, and I WD-40'd everything. And all those kind of tools I'm going to use to barter with later with my gold guy. And all the really good tools, unused, like table saws, power tools, we're listing those on Facebook Marketplace. And this is going to be a good unit, but it's going to be a long tail unit because we just now got the chair up, and we had to keep fiddling with the ads on the chair, on the motorized chair. We put it up. It was an air, And I figured it all out. We put the name Airhawk in there. We took the word Airhawk down and just called it a motorized chair, and they accepted the ad. So we had to fight with that for over a week. So we finally got it listed, and we've got the rims listed for like $1,200. So we got like $3,000 or $4,000 worth of listings, and that doesn't include the motorcycle. I haven't got it home yet. I'm going to have to get either Jay or my son with a trailer. It's a beast. I mean, I can't even move it. I don't know a thing about motorcycles, Glenn. I bought this unit not knowing a daggone thing about it. Okay. I just noticed that it looks like money to me, and I can figure I can help. So I'm just rolling with
it may not be in neutral, that may be why you can't push it.
I don't know how to put it in neutral, Glenn, and that's where I can't even move it out of the freak. Yeah, that's funny, but I'll admit it. I mean, it's the truth, and I'm sure it's easy. For some reason, I've been able to move it 6 feet. It'll go like a foot, and then it'll stop, and I'm like fiddling with what I think is the gears, and then maybe I can move it another foot, and it'll stop. That way I was able to get it out of the way so I could pull some other stuff out.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to take all the tools out of the toolboxes and sort all that out. And I'm going to empty all the toolboxes and take them home and sell them separate.
Yeah.
On Facebook Marketplace, and then sell the tools 2 different ways: barter and selling on Facebook. So that's where I'm at with that one. And I'm already looking for another unit. I got to go back this week, Wednesday, and pay 1 more month's rent on it. I'm going to be there another month.
Yeah.
I just need the space for another month. Meanwhile, we're selling some furniture here finally. We didn't get jack squat done last week, dude. I mean, I got a lot done here, but we didn't get anything done in the way of sales because of the power outage. And it was.
Did you ever get that seat from Jay?
No, but he's holding it for me, and I'm going to probably need him anyway to get this stuff moved. Come to find out that one toolbox that's got the other toolbox stacked on top of it, that's connected to the one below. It won't fit in my van. So I'm going to need a trailer to get the motorcycle and that one toolbox. So that's 2. Get them all at one time, so I'm already looking, but that unit, I'm going to have a really good opportunity to make several $1,000s on it.
Oh yeah.
It's just a longer tail thing because brand new racing rims are great, especially discounted, but there's not a super huge market for racing rims around here, but eventually somebody will buy them. That's just the way it goes.
You'll sell them.
Oh yeah. Because we're able to save somebody some money. Because if you need them, you need them. And they're brand freaking new, dude. So let's see what we got going in the chat. We got the bandit. We got one bandit here today, and we're glad of that. We missed our first show in a year last week, and it was really beyond I had no control over it. I couldn't do anything. It wasn't happening, folks. Hey, Super Spar, what's happening? Well, we're just talking storage stuff and power outages and whatever. Anybody can bring up any topic they want. I mean, there's no set way we do stuff here. We'll talk about anything. Oh, I got a notice from, not me personally, but as far as YouTube rules starting in March. You got, some of them are stupid and I don't agree with them, but I love this platform and I'm willing to bend my principles enough to where I can stay on here. Okay. I'm going to explain. As of March, which is now, you're not allowed to depict someone holding a gun in a live stream. So if you'll notice, Mr. Trump is gone because he had an automatic weapon in his. So to remain compliant, I feel like they made that for me. It was like, I feel like they made that for me.
So is that just on a live stream only?
Well, that's what this said. So I think that's just on the live stream. I don't know. I need to read that out loud to everybody, but if I go to try to find it now, let me see if I can. I really didn't like it, but I can't do anybody any good if I get tossed off here, and I'm not going to do that. So let's see here if I can figure this out. Sorry, guys, give me a minute. If it's not in the dashboard, I'm not going to. Let's see if I can find it. Make a channel trailer. What's new? Live streaming restrictions. Here it is. YouTube policy. Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm going to bring it up on the channel so everybody can see this and why I had to make some adjustments to my backdrop, which isn't really constitutionally very nice. Okay, let me put it. But we have to play by their rules if we want to stay here. So I'm going to play by that rule. Let's see if I come back to StreamYard and go, Sadie. Here we go. Sorry about that. Sadie wanted to be on camera. I got to feed her some cat food here. We got time. I'm going to feed my cat. Got to feed the cats. All right. I'm going to bring this up and then I'll get back to the chat and make sure I welcome everybody in. But I think this is important for everybody to see. So I want to present, share screen, and let's see. Here we go. Okay, you can see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It says YouTube Partner Program. March 2023, overlay ad format update to improve viewer experience and optimize for higher performing ad formats across devices. Legacy desktop overlay ads will stop appearing on YouTube videos starting April 6, 2023. That's not all right. Here's what I'm talking about here. Community guidelines, March 23, live streaming restrictions. Under our existing firearms policy, a channel that live streams content displaying someone holding, handling, or transporting a firearm may temporarily or permanently lose their ability to live stream. So they didn't say whether that was a real person or a cardboard person. So knowing what I know about these situations, I have to hold back until I know exactly what's going on. So you'll all know why I had to do that. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And I don't like it, but that's not up to me. I work too hard on this platform to screw it up over a cardboard character, okay? You know? So there's the answer to that. Now I'll get back to and that's what's happened at Super Spar. I had to get that out. Didn't like it. I was very happy with my cardboard cutout. I bought it for the backdrop. But you know what? I've got it in building too now. It's whatever. Earl Skirl, Kristen, how you doing? Good morning. We're glad you're here. That's right. And the sales, they're going good. We're selling tools. And we're selling other stuff and selling some furniture. I got somebody picking up some furniture today around 6 o'clock. That big media center that I got in that iron bed unit, which I've still got the iron bed, but we haven't even got it listed yet. That's how we're going to get it listed soon. But we got the media center in there. Get a hundo for that. And they're coming at 6 o'clock today. So that's what's happening here today. We're selling other littler items. We usually don't put anything up unless it's $10 or more. I think 10's the lowest we go anymore on a listing.
Yeah. Yep.
And Super Spar says, we got an awesome unit last week. I didn't jump on last week because I was shopping for my anniversary gift. Great to be back. Hey, happy anniversary, man. Hope you're having a good one. That's right.
Yeah, he didn't miss anything. We weren't on.
Yeah, we couldn't make it last week, dude. My power was out. I had to contact Glenn and say, man, unless my power comes back on, we're screwed for Sunday. And it never did. As a matter of fact, it was off. I wasn't sure about this week until when did it come back on? Wednesday or Thursday? We've had power for 3 days now. Yeah. I'm just glad I don't have to listen to a generator rattling. And here to make it worse, our power goes out. I pull our generator out, and it worked the first day. Second day, it quit putting out voltage. It was running, but it wouldn't put out any voltage. So I borrowed one. I've still got that, but I got to take that first generator and take it to a small engine repair. I think it needs some, I'm not good at working on crap like that. So
yeah, it's probably something just minor.
It's a voltage regulator. It'll probably cost $100 to fix it, but it's a $400 to $500 generator. So I'm going to fix it. I bought it new and I've only used it like 7 times. So, hey, it's the great thrifter, Charlie Brown. Howdy, hey, we're glad you're here, sir. I believe he's new.
Can you give him a wrench, Mark?
I can. Let's see. Let me go in here and I'll give you a membership wrench. It's free. You don't have to moderate. We're not moderators. I mean, if you see something that obviously is wrong, we got a lot of people here that can catch it, but let me give you a wrench. It's a great thrifter, Charlie, man. I like that name. That's cool. Okay, there you go, sir. You're now a member of Storage Auction Insanity. It's totally free. There's no obligations. Just come and enjoy the insanity. So I had to make a new thumbnail with the new rule I was showing you. The ones before that, before in February, they're fine because that didn't happen until they weren't implementing that until March. So I'm leaving those alone. And let's see. Welcome, great thrifter. Every gun law is an infringement. Yes, because let me explain. He's right 100%. And I'm a big, the only reason we're free is because of the Second Amendment. And without that, we have no country. So what I've always said is the Second Amendment is not an invitation to a debate. And I think he knows exactly. It's not an invitation to a debate, okay? But anyway, I digress. Hey, Kristen, I hit the thumbs up just saying I'll take my gold star now. Yeah. She's got a wrench, right? I want to make sure she's got a wrench.
Yeah, she does.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, we'll give her a gold star when we find one. There you go. There you go. You found her one. Way to go, bud. Charlie Brown says, bought my first unit a couple of weeks ago. 10 by 20, full of bar equipment and liquor swag. Sadly, no bourbon in the whole unit. Ooh, you know what? Oh, sorry, I didn't have your post highlighted. I was reading it straight from the chat. Yeah, great. How's it going? Put anything in the chat you want about it.
Yeah.
And that's great, man. Love to hear how you're doing and how the sales are going on it.
Yeah. Sounds like a good unit.
Yeah. And Burpee Yoga Uncle's here. Hey, aloha. I believe he's in Dubai right now. He's trying out some Dubai meals. He was doing last night a premiere on some of their food there. And he does good reviews and stuff. Burpee Yoga Uncle. Good supporter of the Stacker channel. And I appreciate you, sir. Does some really good exercises. Does the Superman push-ups where you launch yourself and then you freeze frame your thumbnail and you're actually looking like Superman because you're in the air. It's so cool that he does that. And he's been doing that for more than 1,000 days now. So check out Burpee Yoga Uncle. Very good channel. He cracked 2,000 subs here recently, and he's cool. 200 now. And Pearlini, Precious Pearl, good morning. We're glad you're here. All right. Let's roll it on out, folks. Yes. It's the Great Thrifter. Yeah, I like it. Glad to be here. Charlie Brown is really my name. That's cool, man. You might as well play it.
Yeah,
I like
you might
that.
as well.
Yeah, play it. Second Amendment is Second Amendment is to protect us versus. Yes, exactly. It's not an invitation to a debate, folks. Anybody who tries to debate it that's in government is actually breaking their when you get into government, you have to take an oath that you will protect the Constitution of the United States. So in my mind, now this is just my thinking, and I don't think I'm wrong because I wouldn't be thinking it if I did. If a person is trying to create gun laws while they're in government, they are adrift of their oath of office.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's not an invitation for a debate. So I've said it, and there it is. Made my 165 back just on a Red Bull bar top Fred. Yeah, people love those kind that work really good and they got the good advertising on them. Yeah, you gotta say all that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You gotta say all that. You gotta use your freedom of speech when you. They try to limit it wherever you go, it seems like, and you gotta really stand behind your rights. And the biggest law there is the Constitution. It trumps everything. Bootsy on the beat. Good morning. Hey, we're glad you're here. Yeah. She's got a wrench, correct, Glenn? I think she does.
Yeah, she does.
Okay. There she goes. Our founders put the Second Amendment in because of tyranny they face in England. People do your... Yes, exactly. They were brilliant. That document is brilliant. It's worked for 250 years almost, a quarter of a millennium. You got people, unfortunately, trying to tear it down. Hello. Hey, Resale King. Hello. Yes, we got a thumb up. We like that. Yeah, everybody smash that like button, man. It helps the algorithm.
Yeah,
and
can
if
you give him a ranch, Mark?
Resale King, does he doesn't have a ranch?
No.
I've seen him here or seen him around. Yeah, I can do that. And then Charlie Brown, he's got a ranch. Resale King, here he is. All right, we got you, man. We got you. All right, Resale King, you're like member 235, I believe now, of Storage Auction Insanity. Never any fees charged here at this channel. That's right. Okay, let's see where I'm at. All right, here we go. Super Spar says, I'm filling all my vehicles with fuel today, also getting cans filled as well. I hope everyone is prepared for the banks tomorrow. Yeah, here's what I play. I was on Nora's channel this morning. She's called the Stock Explorer, and she is very much into like investing, banking situations, and crypto. And let me just tell you all this, what I believe, okay? There is going to be a really big financial scare event that people are going to think they've lost all their money. But after that, and people wake up and everything, it's going to be a rollout of the quantum financial system, which is the gold-backed dollar, and we will actually have a dollar with a rainbow. It's called the rainbow dollar. It's gold-backed. If you want to know what's going on in the world, go look at the BRICS countries. BRIC. Yes, they're already more than half the world is already on a gold-backed system. The old system's dying, but we're still semi-occupied here, if you want to get my drift. So we're going to be last on the. We're going to kind of be last. So people are going to think they've lost their money in the bank, but it'll probably happen on a Friday where they'll think all weekend long and worry. But then it's this QFS is going to roll out in America. I don't know when, but I know the whole thing is going globally, and that's where it's going to hit. The old Great Reset, that's the bad system. You don't want anything to do with anything connected to that. Bootsy on the beat. Oh boy, the bank. Yeah, I think everybody's going to be fine. I hope everybody invested in precious metals. It's the greatest thing you can have in this time in history. Resell King just hit 1,000 subs yesterday. Congrats, man. That's the first thing you got to do to get your channel started. You have to get that 1,000 subs, and then you got to get your 4,000 watch hours. So you got to crank out the content, and very exciting. Love watching your storage videos, and I appreciate your sub the other day. Hey, no, not a problem, man. I try to sub to everybody that subs to me, and I try to roll around when I can. I am subbed to like 1,000 channels, but I do try to roll around and support everyone's channel. And I think that's something we can all do to help each other. So anyway, congrats on hitting 1,000. That's your first big, your first big barrier break right there, your milestone. Right? What do you think the best banks are nowadays? One that's preparing to set up for the quantum financial system, though they can't talk about it right now, though. You've got to find out which ones are mostly and not trying to fight that, because those are going to be tied too deep to the Federal Reserve, which is a failing enslavement system that has been in place basically to Ponzi scheme our money. Dare I say? I mean, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Yes, congratulations. Yes, gold and silver. I've been stacking for, I guess, more than a decade. And I highly suggest that everybody get involved with that, even now, because there'll be a reevaluation on that. And if I'm right, I think it could approach $4,000 to $5,000 an ounce. Okay, that's not financial advice. That's just what I think, knowing what I know. I've been following this world geopolitical situation ever since 2016, when President Trump woke me straight up out of bed, sitting straight up. Because he tells the truth, and that's he's not a politician, folks. That's why they didn't want him in there. He's not a politician. Social Security, yeah. Well, we're getting Social Security, my wife and I, because we're old. I mean, I don't feel old, but they're paying us. I mean, it's our money we paid into it. That system will still be there. Also, when we get into this new system, there's going to be reparations to the people who were robbed all their lives. Okay, people are all here. They're going to have a lot of money. They just don't know it yet. Sound crazy? Time will tell. I'd say sometime before 2026. But all this is going to be rolling. Everything's rolling out slow because people have to wake up. There's a lot of pantomime going on right now.
Yeah, things are going to start changing in a couple of years here.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. I mean, the old system is destroying itself right now. because they have to keep up the lies and they can't maintain it anymore. They're getting more and more outrageous. Have you noticed? I don't watch that kind of stuff because I quit watching mainstream news, but you hear snippets of it, you know, in other videos and stuff, and they're so full of shit. It's just like you can see that press secretary. What a joke. Oh my God. I could go on all day, but I won't because we're focused mostly on storage units, but there's a lot of people concerned about their money, and rightfully so. Yeah, it's getting ready to go down, folks. And Burpee is so right there. Yes, I want to highlight that again. That's right. Okay, he's filling up. Yeah. And there we go. What do you think? I wanted to say PNC, but because I have a lot of money in PNC, and here's the thing. They took Donald Trump Jr.'s money, it was like $750,000 he had in PNC, and sent it to him. Took him out of their banking system and sent him a check. Bought it. And he's back in there. But why would they choose to send Donald Trump Jr.'s money back to him?
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. I have theories, but I don't trust them now because of that. So I don't know, to answer your question. I really don't know. Gold and silver, that's what I do know, because that's the one thing that's held the test of all time, not just now. I mean, it's thousands of years. I mean,
yeah.
Jim Carrey, I hear you. Yeah, it'll still be there. It's the Charlie Brown says resell. I just hit play all in my background to help you with your. Yeah, you can do that. Just make sure you have the sound on and the picture showing. If you do it without the sound, it won't count. That's all yeah. So if you do that, make sure you leave the sound on quietly if you want, but or even watch some of them. I mean, sometimes people got some good stuff. I said watch a lot of stuff. Of course, I'm basically retired. I do this this is kind of like my full-time job, doing it whenever I want to do it, you know. Precious Pearl said, I had a friend in the late 80s who brought nothing but silver. Anything, silver scrap. Think he knew something the rest of us didn't. Well, that's the thing, Pearl. Silver and gold is real money. When they stopped making our coins made out of gold and silver, that's when the dollar started going. Because the Ponzi scheme. Who made all the money off that? Well, it was the ones implementing the system. That's how Ponzi, the little people on the other end of it, they're the one that, I just can't make ends meet anymore. Well, their dollar's worth less. Why do you think that is? You know, it's that simple, folks. I mean, think about what a $20 gold piece is worth now, and what was a $20 gold piece worth in the 30s? $20.
Yeah.
What's it worth now? About $2,000. That's a fact. Do the math. How much do people pay in Social Security compared to how much they get out? And is it, I haven't really crunched the numbers on that, but I know this, I'm glad to have it now. And I don't know really enough to talk about that part of it. I'm more of the metals guy. You want to talk about metals and how it relates to I'm not sure about that. All I know is I'm 65 plus, so I can get it. And my wife she gets it, and I'm glad we do. So, because we paid into the system, we should get it. And we did. Thank you, Charlie Brown. I am doing a giveaway live soon, so that should get some hours. Yeah, there you go. That's one thing you can do is, do live streams. Just stay on Or here's a thought. If you want to get some really big, and this is good for you too, Glenn. If you can do a video where you make like ASMR, where you got a long storm going, and you can play it. If you can get that thing to go, I mean, you can get all kinds of watch hours on that. Because I listen to one every night. Every night, if you ever hear like a storm brewing in the back of my videos, it's because I have Harman Kardon speakers hooked up to my desktop, and I play a storm out loud every night. That's how I sleep. But look at all the watch hours I'm giving the person who has that.
Yeah.
And so that's a thought, and your videos they're great. What they're doing though, they're not giving you watch hours because you weren't monetized when you started putting them out, but they're helping you grow your channel.
Right.
And you're going to bring other people into your channel who will see your other stuff. And a percentage of these people will watch your other stuff. And I think that's really going to help. And I'm going to keep doing that because I love my cats anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep doing videos because I'm averaging between about 125 to 200 subs a week by doing it. And it's really not that hard to do it. It's fun.
Yeah, we're averaging about 50 to 100 a week.
Yeah, it's just like with a big snowball. You started it with a smaller channel, so you got a small snowball to roll with. I had a little bit bigger channel. I had a little bit bigger snowball to start rolling it, so it rolls a little thicker. And like Pirate, for instance, he had a really big channel, so he started with this really big snowball, and it started rolling. And where you and I were flipping subs and the 10 slot on the thing. Well, he was flipping the hundreds and the thousand slot. It's the bigger snowball effect. So as you grow, the snowball gets bigger. And then when you hit a good video or a viral or a series of videos, boom, that snowball's just going to, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
The snowball theory. Okay. Anytime pick. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? The Glenn with 2 N's. All right, here we go. I think last week, Mark found a log of gold bars in one of the units and decided to skip the live because he was celebrating a load. I hadn't found any gold bars, but I tell you what, I found maybe two ounces of gold in effect, maybe 3 when by the time it's all said and done as far as value. You just got to wait for it, It's potential long tail sales, 3 items in there worth in the thousands. So, and then a whole bunch of $20 to $40, $50 bills in there. It's just crapping cash. And that's the kind of units I like to buy, man. I try to bring the best I can to the channel. I can put out a great locker video, man, and get 300 views. I can put a bad cat video out and get 2,000 views. My passion's the storage auction stuff. My cats. Don't. I'm not selling them short. I love my cat, and I'm having a great time posting them. But the storage auctions are a passion of mine, and for some odd reason, they don't get the views some of the bigger storage auction channels get. I don't know why, but I don't care because I'm going to do the best I can, and if it's not good enough, I'm going to do it anyway. And eventually, I'm going to get something rolling here. I don't know when, but it's going to roll. That's right. Because I haven't given up yet, folks. And I'm not going to. That's right. Hey, yeah, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, hi, Brandon. Yeah. Which one's Brandon? Anytime picker? No, that's Glenn. Who's Brandon?
No. Brandon is Resale King, I believe.
Okay, Resale King Brandon. Oh, okay, I'd like to put a name to the name of this channel. I like to know who yeah. Okay. Anytime. ASMR of pulling packing tape out for hours. Good Lord, I don't think people want to watch that. Can you imagine if you've been doing that all day and then you turn on an ASMR of tape? I don't know, man. You can try it though. It won't hurt to try. Let's see. It's used road. Okay, here we go. Brandon, even with used toy one, there will be a 1 million people in our giveaway live. Yeah, if there's 1 million in there, man, and you can get them all the sub, man, you have over 1 million sub. And then you can get a play button, man. That's great, man. That's a good idea. I'll just make it work. Lisa Raven, hi, how are you doing? We're glad you're here. Yes, we are very glad you're here. And we're dog parking. Look at that. That's right. Look at that. Mark is also going to the reseller rally with all of his cats. Can you imagine trying to take cats from that? It wouldn't happen. My cats really don't like to be in a car. We took Douglas had to take Douglas to the vet recently, and he hated it. He absolutely hated it. And Brandon says, I started about a month ago back to YouTube, gained over 550. That's pretty good, man. That's really good.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Whatever you're doing, keep it up, man. Yeah, because that's good growth. I think that's what I'm averaging now, between 500 and 600 a month. Because you can go in your analytics and it'll tell you what you're averaging a month. You know, I try to watch all my stats every day, and I try to make sure I maintain them. Because you don't want to you always want the green arrows going up underneath all your stats. If you get a red arrow pointing down, you need to step it up. Because I've had those red arrows before, and they're humiliating. You got to do something to get them to turn the other way. Because it'll happen eventually. You'll have a little bit of a lull, and you will get a down arrow, and you're like, wow, man, that's not working for me. So you got to turn that thing upside down. Kind of like a smile. You want to turn that frown upside down into a smile. Yes, that is good. And we're all about growing your channels, because there's so many millions of people out there. You just got to reach them. And it's just a mouse click away. And we found that cats draw them in. So if you got a pet, integrate them into your channel and do some shorts on them. And I promise you, once you find the right time to put your videos up, there'll be a good time of day for you. You will find that every day you can pull in like 20 subs. 10 to 20 subs. Even on a bad day, you'll get 7. That's been my experience. I think the worst day I had was, maybe I had a 5 one day, and I was pissed. Here we go. That's good, Brandon. Someday I will get to 1K subs if Mark gives me a shout out. Glenn and Anytime Picker, everybody needs to click the 3 dots next to his name in the chat. Set it to go to channel and subscribe. And then after the live stream, go and watch one of his videos. And let's get Glenn to 1,000 subs. We started, my man here, Glenn of Storage Bandit, started with like 60 subs when we started this whole thing, and having this show together. And now we've got, I was at like 2,000. He was at like 50. Now I'm at 5, and he's at pushing 1,200. So we're trying, and you got to try. Yeah. We're trying, and it's working. You got to put it all. You got to do something for your channel every single day. You can't leave it. And I made that mistake early on. I found out when I didn't have a storage video, there would be times I wasn't posting anything. I'm sitting there, well, I'm not growing. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You're not going to grow if you don't post anything. The only way you can grab anybody's attention is by putting out content. That's it. There's no other way to do it. So anyway, Glenn, right here. This is a shout out for Glenn, Anytime Picker. We got to get him to 1,000 subs. So if everybody in this chat, you could get 9 more subs. We got 9. Woo! Just like that. That's right. Hey, that would help though, man. Lisa, cats, dogs, squirrels, birds, grackles. I tell you what, if I didn't have any cats at all right now, and I wanted to go get a cat, I don't even know if it's legal to have a caracal here, but they are so awesome. Go on to YouTube and look up Caracal, C-A-R-A-C-A-L. They're the cats with these really long ears. They're big. You got to feed them meat. They are beautiful cats. But I don't think they would mix well
You
with
can do that, or you can do no. You can do that, or you can do shorts on the weather or anything.
Yeah, I was doing some. I do coin videos now, every now and then. You know, I'll take out one of my collectible coins, and I will show those in a short. And I do some sky videos when they play tic-tac-toe up in the sky. Those don't, for some reason, people don't want to look up and see that thing.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I can't. Cognitive dissonance or something. I don't know. I really don't understand it, because whatever they spray up there is going to come down eventually. And I've never gave anybody permission to blow that shit up there over my head. You know, and then nobody thinks about what it is. It's like, dang, whatever. That's just an airplane.
you know, I know.
Right. That's right. Okay.
You know, I there's a few other channels I watch. Mark, I noticed, started putting shorts out, and they're taking some of their old videos from the past and making shorts out of them.
Yeah, that's what you can do. You can take some of your. I was thinking about trying some stuff like that, and what I found that is really cool is I downloaded a program called CapCut. Okay, there's a free version, and I've got the free version, and you can add super effects to your videos. I think if not overdone, they can be really good, you know. So I'm still working on that, and you can really spice up. You can do a really good video in a minute, and I'm thinking about trying some of that too. Anything that I think might work, I'll try it, and obviously that's working. Oh. Here, Resell Kings, Brandon says, I had a video where I refurbished my eBay studio with a pallet board ceiling and display shelves. It got like 6,000 views. That's good. That's good. Yeah. That's a good idea, you know, just showing people just stuff like that. Anything, it doesn't have to be super exciting, but that people want to see what you do. And that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, there's some channels out there. There's some channels out there that do that refurbish their houses, and they have a YouTube channel. They do pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Glenn says, Brandon, but nobody will watch, so I will lose. No, you won't. Come on, man. You got used to it, man. You gotta think positive, man. You gotta come out. You gotta be sure that this is gonna work. Some things aren't going to work, but you just keep trying, you know?
Whatever you got to keep going. Figure it out.
Exactly. There's a smile or a laughy face. All right, Glenn said, here we go. Or let's write all the names on a piece of paper and repeat them for 10 hours. I don't think I want to do that. Rowan, you need to jump on my live. Hey, let's jump right on it. I was just kidding about the tape. Try it and see what happens. Just do it.
Yeah, who knows? It may go viral.
Just go on to StreamYard and just do for record only and make a video. You just don't say anything, man. Just and then every now and then lift up, fart, and then take the box. Just do it for 2 or 3 hours straight. See how it does.
Hey, there's videos out there of people eating and watch them eat.
Yeah, that's called a mukbang. Or Or is that a mukbang? I don't know, but
I don't know.
it's called a mukbang. You just sit and eat and fart and eat. And who knows? Maybe that's the ticket. No problem, man. Let's do it. I see. There it is. You got to try it. If it fails, then go on to something different. Cocaine Bear subbed to my channel yesterday. Well, congratulations, man. The Cocaine Bear is on board now. Me and you and Lobster on a lot. Yeah, I like a Lobster, man. He's pretty funny. Let's see. Would you be there, Mark? I bought a ticket. I bought 2 tickets to Paradise. I'm going to pack my bags and leave tonight. Yeah. That will be the best live on you. Yes, exactly. Just get plenty of tape, eat a lot of beans, and good luck. I'm lucky to get 5 in a month. I'll tell you something. On my second year, I grew fairly quick in the beginning. I got to 1,000 in 6 months. I was lucky. I did a collab with Icy Profits, and he had 6,000 something subs at the time, and he helped me get to 1,000. And we bought a bunch of lockers. We did 42 videos together. It's still on my channel. It's in a playlist. But he quit. I mean, he hasn't done anything since, and he still has 6,000 subscribers. And in a few months, I'm going to pass him up. It just goes to show you, if you don't post any content, he had 6,600 subs when he quit posting videos 3 years ago. Now he's got 6,300. Why? Because he's not posting anything. It's not going to grow if you don't post content. That's how YouTube makes money. With content, they run ads on it. So if you don't post content every day, you're screwing yourself. If you think, well, I just don't have time. Well, make time. If you're taking a crap, take your phone with you. Usually I could sit there and put 2 or 3 shorts. You know what I mean, Glenn? I could sit there on the John and put up 2 or 3 shorts. And then when when I'm done, I could set the phone up and there's the toilet paper right there. You just do it. So if you don't have time, but you got to, if you're going to go take a crap anyway, you got time to put up 3 videos right there. So if you crap twice in a day, that's 6 videos. There's a will, there's a way, folks. Lisa, do you post videos or do you only do live? You got to do both. If you just do lives, you're not going to grow very big, I don't think, unless you've just got some kind of a live that's just out freaking standing. And it may well be and still may not be. I think you've got to do a lot of regular videos, not just shorts. You got to do a lot of regular videos. And if you're not already monetized, your short hours will not go towards your watch hours. But if you were already monetized, when the shorts go, I believe it counts because it's totaling mine up. So I'm not having any problem staying monetized because I do both and lives. I do all of it. Anything you can do it. Just do it all. But if you're not making YouTube your priority, then don't expect to grow big. You've got to make it your priority. If your priority, well, I got to resell all the time. Well, okay. You're only going to get out of your channel what you put into it. It's a commitment, folks, if you want to grow and you need goals bigger than you think you might actually get. And my goal is to 100,000 subs. And I think I can do it. I really do. I really believe that I can do it. Because if you set your goals, you'll definitely hit them. Okay. Right, Glenn? No expectation. That'll happen. Green arrows across the board right now. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Right now, I've got all greens pointing up, and that's where you want them. we do lives. Yeah, that's great to do the lives. That usually only helps you in your community, though. We have a great community, but I see this as my home base. To get your channel to grow, you've got to get outside your home base. But you've always got that home community to go to and talk to, and then maybe you can get some people in other communities, or to come in and join the community, your community, and they'll get into the rest of the community, so the communities can grow as well as the channels. And here's Brandon said, I'm about to get 2 cats from my warehouse to keep out the pet. Yeah, and not only that, they're great to have around, man. And they will keep the mice down.
Yeah.
I was watching some videos last night, Glenn. These people, they put like a camera on their cat's collar. I don't advocate putting a collar on a cat, but they did this, and they let their cat out. And it was filming them. One time this cat caught a mouse. Ate the whole thing. Took the whole mouse down. It's true, man.
Usually they'll leave a head or something.
Oh, this thing ate the whole mouse. It took one chomp as it was halfway in, and then kind of and just ate the whole. I mean, if you think about it, a cat eating a mouse, that'd be like a whole meal, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mice are cute too. Now, I don't want to be, but that's just the circle of life, folks. You can't tell a cat not to kill a mouse. They just. So I agree there, and be nice to them, and they'll be nice to you. Cats are great companions, man. I'd still make sure they got other food to eat, because they're not always going to be able to catch a mouse every day. It's just a fact. That's good, Lisa. Me too. I did some videos in the past. I'm just too lazy to edit. Here's the thing, man. God, I don't want to sound like I'm preaching here. I think you've got to find something to do in the videos where you enjoy the editing process. Or just put them up as is, straight up. There's sometimes you might want to edit something out, like dead air. One thing I don't advocate leaving in any video is a lot of dead air. Dead air will kill your. If you go into like 15 seconds of dead air, you're going to lose half the people that are watching your video. So you want to edit those dead airs out and use transitions or whatever, and be creative. And thank you, Mark. I will go celebrate now St. Patrick's Day earlier. Hey, go for it if that's what you want to do. Just get the shot. Make sure you film it. Everything you do is an opportunity for a video, man. People will sit and watch what you might not think's any good, and you'll do better than you think. I've had some of my videos that I thought, man, this is not that good, and it does great. And then I've had other videos I thought this is going to be a good one. Get 18 views, on the shorts. You just never know. I now have 4 minutes of where my videos do the best. 4 minutes. I've got it. So instead of stretching it out and posting a video every minute from this point to that point, I'm going to start to double up in that 4 minute window. And I'm doing that tonight as a test, because lately, whenever I've been putting up, I was doing 10 a day. Now I've done 6 a day, but I'm finding out the last one that I post every day is not doing good. I don't think it can be a coincidence at this point, because it's regularly. So I'm backing that 6th one off by putting it in the time slots that I spoke of that's doing well. So I'm going to double up in those time slots. The 1 minute, there's 4 1 minute slots. 7:01, 2, 3, and 4. If I do it at 7 or 7:05, I can miss them. Don't ask me why. But it's been my study. So I am going to try doubling up on those minutes, and I'm going to start tonight on a test balloon to see how that does. Sundays can be very good.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. You just have to play around with it and experiment.
Yeah, I think your internet was you were cracking up there, Glenn. I heard what you said, but it broke up. Yeah, I think you were froze for a second.
Yeah, I'm there for a minute.
Yeah, but you're okay now. Yeah, Glenn, that's right. Without posting videos and doing hard work, you won't get any. Yeah, but wait, I got one problem with your post. Wait a minute. Let me read it. I don't have a problem with it. I was just without posting videos and doing hard work, you won't get scratch the word hard and work out there. You need to get rid of those two words. Hard work. You got to enjoy the process with these videos.
Yeah, if you think of it as work.
If you look at it as work,
yeah,
you're not going to enjoy this. Because work tends to be work. I wouldn't look at it that way with the hard work. I would just look at it as passion.
Consistency.
That's just me, though.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. And I'm only suggesting things that I would do. Everybody's got a plan, I guess. Some people may not have a plan, but
yeah,
I would find out what you like to do, what you enjoy most about YouTube, and just roll with it. But part of it's got to be the videos. You've got to show. If you wouldn't want to go back and watch your whole video, then don't expect somebody else to watch it. So you got to try to make videos that you enjoy to watch too. If you enjoy it, there's a good chance somebody else will. I try to make mine where somebody will laugh. And then I know they're going to laugh because it made me laugh. And laughing is very important in a daily routine. You got to have it. So that's what my suggestion is, humor. But hard work, no. It might be hard work, but you can't look at it that way. That's just my opinion. And if it sounds like I'm preaching, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to help here. I'm trying.
Well, I'm with you.
And so I need to post some shorts. Yes, Lisa, I would definitely say you need to find a cute little pet that you love and you want to show videos, or if you don't mind doing yoga poses, they work too. Ladies have an advantage here, okay? Whatever works for you. Try a bunch of different things. Watch the shorts, see which ones are doing really well, and see which ones aren't, and try to see what you can replicate in your own style. We know pets work. And we know yoga videos work really good, okay? So you got to do what works for you. Yoga video with a pet. I don't know. What do I know? I just know that cats work. Dogs work. Birds. Squirrels. Animals. People love animals. So yes, the answer is yes. You can't go around getting shout outs. Well, you can. Most live streams will be a shout out. I'm not sure. Most of the time, though, it's in your community and people already know you. After a while, everybody in your community is going to be pretty much sub to you. So you're going to be preaching to the choir if you do that in live stream. You'll get some subs, but after a while you won't, because everybody's already going to be sub to you that goes to those. Every now and then you'll get a new person in there that'll sub for you, but you got to get outside of the community to grow your channel. That's the thing. Cocaine Bear gave a shout out and I lost subs. Well, it happens, man. What are you going to do? You just keep going. I will upload some short 10-minute videos next week. Well, those are good too, but when I'm talking shorts, I'm talking 59 seconds or less with the hashtag short in the title. So it goes into the short feed. Those will get fed out. Those are going to bring you more subs if you need to grow. You know, that's what I was. Even the big channel. Go ahead, Glenn.
Lisa said she has a lot of deer and squirrels and birds where she's at.
Get up close or get a telescopic lens where you can get right up in these birds where you don't scare them away, or right into the squirrels and watch them eat, or do whatever. If you can get up close to them, I think they'll do really good. And yeah, that would work. Everything is safe until it isn't. Such is life. That's right. Brandon got a very cool setup and warehouse space, and the way he grabs orders is very cool. He's got a system. People like to see these good systems. And I'll give you another example of a fellow YouTuber. When I first got on here, and I subscribed to his channel, and he subscribed to mine, but he's grown bigger than me so far. And Philly Flipper. He has a really good system, and he moved from Philly to Florida because he's smart. Because right now, Florida's probably the best state in the country. But anyway, I digress. And so people like to see other people's setups because they're interested in making money too. And then those channels tend to do well when they're showing their system and they're putting out content. I think Philly's got like 20K now, and that's good. That's a good start. That's a big snowball to roll with. Because once you get to a certain growth, when you have a good video, I mean, that snowball's just growing, man. And here's one, like watching folks mow grass. We had a neighbor here that was in his 80s across the street several summers ago. He's gone now. He passed away, but he was in his 80s. And he was out mowing his front yard. It was like 1.5 feet tall with a push mower or a Speedo. My wife said, "Look at this." I'm like, "Oh my God, I wish I'd have thought about that." He was mowing Speedo and he's 80. He didn't give a flying F. I was like, "That's far out, man. He doesn't even care." And I was like, "Whatever." You know? That's what you got to do with YouTube. You just got to go ahead. If you embarrass yourself, it's okay. People love to see others embarrassed. It's just funny. Or like if they're having a live stream and something falls apart or goes wrong, it's funny. Yeah. Or like if you have a guest on like Larry LL Stash and he slams a pie in his face, it's funny. We had that happen. Larry came on to the show here one time and slammed a pie directly into his face. That was good stuff. That was some good stuff, man. But Bowen, okay, I'm going to do that then. I'm going to get Julie to film me mowing the grass, which she'll be glad to film me because she'll see me mowing the grass. I'll make it 59 seconds, and we'll see how. Because if you make it 59 seconds, and then sometimes it just keeps playing over and over. It depends on how your settings. I believe you're watching a short, and it'll play over and over until you go to the next one. So I could be mowing grass for however long you leave it on there. Whatever. Oh, I lost my way in the chat. Oh no. Wait a minute, I lost my way. Hang on. I don't want to watch people eat or fart. Yeah, but maybe you don't, but I bet that there's enough people out there that do that it would work.
Oh yeah.
Some of the biggest channels that I watch every day are dedicated nothing but fart pranks. These guys will go into a store and they'll have a shopping cart with a hidden camera in it. And they'll have a person pushing the cart around to get the shot and act like they don't know this person. This person will go up and it's just to get the other person's reaction. Some of the reactions are hilarious. It just makes you laugh. I gotta find where I left off. Okay, I know I was there. That will be the best live. Yeah, we were there about a year ago. Okay, everything is, yeah. Okay, there we were. Oh, Lisa's got a live at 3 p.m. if anybody wants to pop in. I'll try, Lisa. It's 3 o'clock. It's 1:10 now. The best videos are ASMR. So when Mark throws mattresses from the storage unit to throw stuff from the roof of his house, that's ASMR. Yeah. I threw a bowling ball off the roof of my house into a, let me see. I'll show everybody. I don't know if everybody's seen it. Would this be considered ASMR? Here we go.
Okay, guys, I'm up here on the roof. I've got a piece of furniture down here. I'm going to drop a bowling ball on it and destroy it. Here we go. I can't miss. All right. I've shot 5 perfect games in bowling, so I'd better be able to hit this. Are you ready? Yeah, that's it. That's the bowling ball destruction of Crestwood right there. Show them what it did. That's how you do it right there, guys.
That's how you do it right there, guys. That's right. So is that ASMR, I reckon? I don't know. It'd have to be more repetitive. I guess if you played it on a loop. Yeah, I don't know. Try anything. Just if it doesn't work, try something else. It's like she doesn't want to do the eating or farting, but there's other things. Cocaine Bear is still alive. Okay, I don't know if I know this gentleman or lady. Patrick, hey, welcome, sir. We're glad you're here. Why, yes, hello, panel and chat.
Patrick.
Flying to say hi and light up the thumb. Well, glad you came in, Patrick. You're always welcome, sir. Will you be at the reseller rally? Probably not. And I'll tell you why. I have to sleep in my own bed. Can't help it. I can't help it. I'm just being honest here. What can I say? Patrick got cheapest airplane fuel on the planet. Yeah, he once put a jarred fart out on eBay. He farted into a jar and capped it real quick. I tried to sell it on eBay, but eBay took it down. It was hilarious. Get down. I guess you're not allowed to sell gas on eBay. Maybe they're afraid to blow up. Fueled by banned farts. Yeah, he got his taken down. You don't need to fuel your plane with eggs. Ooh. What a little sulfur kind. Yes. Marcus camera. Yeah, I do actually. We have security cameras. And we have the Second Amendment really well covered here. It's really good. And then Brandon's got a thumb up. There you go. Pearl says, oh, she's got the, I can't, I'd have to be in StreamYard. It's a blue smiling face. Okay, a smiling face. We like those. Yes, that's right. Mark, we'll get to 1 million. Well, I'm going to try. There's a chance. You got to get a big snowball rolling. You got to get that snowball rolling. Right now, I've got a snowball rolling, but it's still a small snowball. You just got to get it bigger. That's what she said. I don't know. Whatever. I'll say it before somebody else does. Hey, Connor, Outdoor Activities. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? We're glad you're here. That was only 20 minutes ago. Sorry about that. We are sorry about that. And there we got another one of those. It left the head for snacks later on. It left the head. What?
He's got the cat eating the mouse.
Oh, maybe. But this cat that they had this camera hooked up to its collar, a little lightweight camera, he ate the whole mouse, head and all. The head went in first, and then just a regular size house cat ate the whole freaking mouse. Yeah. Pearl's eating toast right now, and she's throwing up. Sorry to hear that, Pearl. Hope you feel better. Just be yourself. People will follow. Yeah, you want to be yourself, but you want to be the best version of the funniest version of yourself you can be naturally, you know? I think. Hey, Harry. Boom, just like that, Mr. Humstone's in the house. Yes. Sorry I'm late, bros. I've been very busy the last 3. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sometimes that's good, though, right? That's right. Well, we're glad you had time to sit down and relax with a little storage auction insanity. Because we're here every Sunday except when my power's out. That sucked. That whole week sucked, man. Cats hated it. I hated it. Killer clean out. Yeah, Harry, that is great, man. He says he feels like a kid in a candy store when he goes into a clean out and he's going through the house and there's all kind of free stuff you can just take. Oh my God. Then you're finding collectibles and stuff like that, old vintage items. I could see why he'd be excited about that. I wouldn't mind trying one of those. But you got to move the whole house though. So you got to take everything out of there, you know. If I'm right. You got to take the whole house. It's kind of like a storage unit, right? Yeah, everybody's dog parking. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Roman. Mark, some ladies don't want to do yoga poses. Really? I didn't know that. I guess it's okay, right? I mean, they work, and you can stand on your head and do crazy, whatever works. I mean, it works. Well, she says she'd rather do the deer, squirrels, and birds. Well, see, there you go. Now you can do that then. That'll work. People love cute animals, and especially if you can get close in on them. If you have a special lens, what do you call that? I'm not going to say it or I'll say it wrong and y'all be laughing at me, but you know what I mean. Telescopic lens, is that it?
So, yeah.
Or you be super quiet and try to sneak up on them and get the shot and then make some shorts of that. I made a video of my cat at the window one time and the birds landed on the windowsill because we put we put bird food out on the windowsill to get a picture of my cat looking at the birds just 3 inches away. Well, that video did really good. So you can try something like that. She'd rather do the animal thing. Do it. I think just do it. Whatever you're comfortable with. Put a camera in your backyard, film live the nature animals if you haven't. That's, you know what I might do? That's a great idea. See, I've got squirrels on my fence out there. They run on top of the 6.5 foot fence I got out there. If I mounted my camera right there on there where the squirrel would run right towards the camera and get right up into it, maybe put a little bowl of food, nail it up to the top of the fence, but have the camera rolling on the other side. It'll roll for 30 minutes or whatever. Hey, that's a great idea, man. Pearl, That's it. All right. Good way to go, Pearl. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for coming in. You're welcome anytime, and try some of those things. If you saying you got a lot of birds and squirrels and stuff, try that. And then do shorts and find the right time to put them, and do multiples. Don't just put one up. Put like 4 or 5 of them up and see how they do. Try it early in the evening, you know, wherever you're at, and see how that goes. And let us know if you do it, how it does. And we hope to see you grow your channel. Yeah. Take care, Lisa. You're getting some bye-byes. Have a good day. I'm on Beverly Pisano channel at 3. Come see us if you have a chance. Well, yeah, hopefully I will do that. Paul does a good job. Yeah, Philly Flipper. He was one of the first channels I subscribed to when I became part of the reseller community. He actually was on Johnny's show as a co-host for a while, like more than a year ago, maybe closer to 2 by now. Paul moved to Florida where all the cougars live. Yeah, Florida's just a good state. I mean, it's well run, and you don't have to worry about losing rights there. And everybody's going to end up going in that direction because people have seen enough. And I lost my way again. I love watching yard. Yeah, that's where I was. Yeah. I love watching yard sale, flea market. But yeah, he does pretty much all those. Yeah, Pearl says we had a push lawnmower. My dad used it all the time. Are you talking about one of those without gas? Just God, those suck. We had one when I was a kid. That's a lot of work there. It's a lot of work. Yeah, Glenn, Larry's funny naturally. I'm not sure what it is he's got going for him, but he is very funny just being himself. He's got a natural ability to do that. I'm going to show you guys what's funny about it. I'm going to show him that video. Larry. Okay, here's Larry right here. We got to sing a song to this.
Why?
Come on, baby, follow me. I'm the pot.
I'm the pot. I'm the pot. I'm the pot.
Oh, no, you did it. No. Oh, my God. Oh, there you go.
What were you going to do today, Larry?
I'm going to take a nap.
I love it.
Oh, Larry, that's nothing, man. Put that pie.
No,
Come on, look at me. Look at this.
That's okay. That's you.
Look,
That's you.
I know, but you need to look like this.
I don't really know if I want to do this, but okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, whoa. Yes. Oh, whoa. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, whoa. Oh,
Yes. Oh,
whoa. Oh, oh. Oh.
yes. Oh,
Oh. Yes. Yes. Yes.
yes. Oh,
Oh. That's right. That's right, Glenn. You nailed it. Hey, Jessica, we're glad you're here. Way to go. She pimped her channel out. Thank you. We appreciate that. Heck yeah. Thank you. Jessica's got a good channel too, guys. Make sure you check her out. The ball survived. Yes, it did. We'll see you, Jessica. Thanks for dropping in. Let's see. Patrick says, "Oh, you can if you do a comp sale right now. You will what's sold. Ironically, the ones sold are sexual in content. Mine was not. However, I got the sexual strike. Yeah, how did that work? A fart in a jar? I'm confused.
So
yeah, I don't understand that, man. They got him. They screwed him, man. They never said you couldn't post a jar, a fart jar. But they nailed it. Wow, Patrick, but that one lady sold farts in a jar, made a lot of money. Yeah, why is that? Why was a lady allowed to put farts in a jar, but a guy not? That's a good question, man. About eating my, yes, you were talking about eating my cat, or not my cat, but my cats, when they catch a mouse, they'll kill it and they flip it up in the air until they're tired of playing with it, and then they just leave it. They just flip it. I don't know why they do that, but I guess they're practicing just their instincts. Guess we didn't get any storage auctions done today, did we, Glenn? It was more just talking about YouTube and general stuff. We'll get back to that. I expect to have power next week, so we'll get back into it more. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? We're glad you're here. Our channel, Old Time Gems and Antiques. And I love Old Time Gems and Antiques. So I highly suggest you make sure you're subscribed to Melissa, because she gets Old Time Gems and Antiques. And here's Harry talking about the cleanouts. No, I just take what I want. A cleanup crew comes and cleans it out. Just take a little bit off their hands before they get there. That's what's so wonderful about cleanouts, Harry stuff. I think, though, Harry, aren't you more of a helper to a guy that's responsible to get all that crap out of it? So you've got it perfect. All you got to do is go in there and get what you want. You're better off than he is. I love it. I think you got a really good gig there. Do it whenever I could. Just go get what you want. It's like a free storage unit you could pick. And you don't have to take what you don't want. I like it. That's good, man. Wish I could thumb that post up, but I don't have that option here on StreamYard. Yep, Pearl was kind of frustrating. Mine was sold as a gag. IDC, I don't care. It was taken down, but don't give another sexual. Yeah, I mean, you should appeal that as that. That's not right, man. Yeah. Hi, Melissa, he says. Okay, Patrick. I don't know why others get away with things. I don't even know what they're getting away with. It's a fart in a jar. It's a gag gift. So you open it up and it smells for like 2 seconds and then it's gone. If you want to blow your money, that's everybody should be able to buy a fart in a jar if they want one. Without gas, sarcastic, a push lawnmower. Yeah, those are a good exercise machine there. Yeah, we got 4 laughing faces. He beat Pearl out. Pearl had 3, and then Glenn came back with a 4 stack. Got her. Woo! Just like that, Glenn. That's right. 4-3. And we got an LOL. Larry wasn't impressed with that. Larry was so impressed, though, he slammed a pie directly into his face. It looked more like it was directly into his nose, though, didn't it? He wasn't brown nosing, folks. He was white nosing. Got a triple. Love those poppets. What's a poppet? I don't know. I'm sure I should know. After that, Larry never had any pies ever again. I haven't seen one. Storage Bandits, tell Joy I said hello, missed her this morning. Yes, me too. Tell her that too, Glenn. We missed her today, and hopefully She'll be back
She'll
Sunday.
be here next Sunday.
Sweet. Yeah, that's right. All right, guys, it's running up at the end of the time today. We didn't get around to storage units today, and I apologize because sometimes that happens. And Harry says, gotta go. Yeah, we're gonna close her down, Harry, and we're glad you came into the chat. And gotta go, fellas, unload the truck from yesterday. Lots of cool stuff. Stay tuned for the videos. Yeah, I'll watch your video tonight, bud. So we'll see you in your comments section. Everybody, make sure you get over and watch Harry's video tonight. He puts out some very good stuff. And let's see if I can leave us with something. Wait a minute. Oh, we got a comment. Bye, Harry. Yeah. Let's see if I want to. I'm going to have to get some new videos in. I didn't make any for today. I was going to make a joke of the day, and I didn't get around to it. I've got one in the house, one of those round to-its. It's a wooden coin, and it says round to-it on it. So I got it. Yeah, it's called round to-it. I got to get a round to-it. So, no pain, no gain, I guess. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you all with something hopefully you can laugh at. Let's see. Do I want to go? Yeah, here we go. We're going to tear a unit up on the way out, folks. So let me get this comment off the board. And everybody have a great week. I hope you make lots of good sales. Glenn, I hope you get a lot of new subs tonight. Sundays are usually good for me. I don't know how they are for you. We're going to grow these channels, and we're going to be here back at Storage Auction Insanity next Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in the meantime, you guys live long and prosper, fellas. And here's one for you on the way out. When you get a bad unit, don't worry about it. Just do this. Later, guys.
You know what I think of this? I tore the unit.
I went in. I tore it up.
I tore it up. I tore the unit.
I tore the unit up. I went in. I tore it up. I tore the unit up.